Hello everybody, I'm Mike and thank you for coming. This is appointment number 3, right? And this channel is called Street Smarts, a logistical approach. A logical approach, if you would, okay? Everybody can be street smart. It's a step up in your intellectuality, a step up in your your social skills, your ability to get ahead. On this channel, I preach honesty, okay? We can do things street smart to protect yourself and to help you achieve your goals. So today I want to talk about a subject that's kind of, it's two-pronged. It's two things. I tried to think about how I could do a spot on, motivation, the ability to, rise up, okay, to feel good about what you're doing as you're going along, to achieve more and more and more en route to that ultimate goal, right? Well, then I thought about confidence. Well, let me talk about confidence by itself. Well, I kept, going back and forth, so I'm going to do a two-prong. This is confidence and motivation, okay? To be motivated about something, and I always try to interject the wrong, okay? What can go wrong? A lot of these self-help talkers and these life coaches, I don't try to call myself either, okay? That's why I refer to these as appointments and not episodes. But, to feel good is good, but is it realistic that that's 100% of your day and night? No, you're going to have some dips. You have to embrace that too, okay? You got to find a way that your mistakes are okay with you, okay? Now that is confidence, okay? To be able to sustain a loss, to be able to have a loss with dignity, that shows a lot of strength in yourself, which then bodes confidence, okay? Now, motivation in its own right comes from confidence. I believe they go hand in hand, and that's why I want to bring them both together to you. I'll start with the bad. Have you ever noticed how when there's a crime that's committed, maybe a prolific one, okay, I'm not trying to be dark and dreary, but if there was something purposeful, there was a crime committed, there was a theft, there was a robbery and embezzlement, and a lot of times you'll see it on these court TV channels or whatever, where they'll depict that, and when they pick it apart and they get into what caused it, they'll say, what was the motivation of the criminal, the would-be criminal, to do that? Why would they do that? What was the motivation? Power? Money? A relationship? Okay, they'll say, what was the motivation? Well, I care to do it in the positive spin, to be motivated to get the job, okay? To be motivated to have that first down payment on a nice car or a house, to be motivated in your business, to be motivated to have your kids be as good as they can be, okay? That's the positive spin on it. What was your motivation? Well, you love your kids, okay? You want something nice, okay? These are all good and normal things. Have you ever noticed that confident people are extremely powerful people? Again, I'm gonna paint both sides. There's going to be a dark light. There's going to be a street smart that bodes negatively, and then there's a street smart that I want for you. The good part of street smarts, okay? The part that's going to get you your goals, and you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I did it with integrity. I did it honestly, okay? I bring this up from time to time. I work at a penitentiary, okay? I have 8 years of college under my belt. I analyze lots of professional relationships with, the inmate population. I'm outnumbered. I have staff around me and people of higher ups, and I analyze those on different levels, but I always feel intrigued. We can find out what they did when we look in, and I'll see if I could guess. This guy's a burglar, okay? This guy is a violent offender. this guy, he was a drug dealer, okay? Usually I'm wrong. Usually I'm wrong, okay? So, and why is that? Well, they were motivated by different things, okay? They were motivated by greed. They were motivated by power. They were motivated, by lust, okay? They were motivated by, the dark things. And, those are not confident moves. When something motivated you to do something negative, then that is a, what's the word for it? It's when you're insecure, okay? Now you're trying to bridge a gap. You're trying to do something wrong to get ahead, to take the place of your lack of confidence. So that's why I want you to be confident. Be careful. When there's powerful people out there, the good ones are humble, okay? Be humble, please. Humble is keeping it in yourself. Don't be braggadocious, okay? Don't put yourself out there, okay? Don't go to your neighbor and say, look, I just bought a new car. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Be humble, okay? Count your dollars in the basement, okay? Keep those vital facts to yourself. Don't grandstand. You know what I'm saying? Be humble. If people are very, very confident, you'll notice. You'll have ones that shout about it, brag about it. They're arrogant. Okay, there's arrogant people that are powerful. There's just something about it. You can feel it in the air. There's a negative light to it. Steer clear of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's not hard to figure out. Confidence leads up to motivation, but you have to be confident in a good way. Okay, you have to do it right. You have to play it by the rules. Okay, and protecting yourself at the same time. There was a great wrestling is I did it growing up, and it was the hardest thing I ever did, physically and mentally too. Goodness, and but if you know anything about it, the name Dan Gable is synonymous. Dan Gable was a famous college coach. He was a famous college wrestler. He won 3 national championships. He won Olympic gold, 1972. He was a real motivational guy, and is all about goals ever since he was a young guy. It was just somehow he was cut from a different cloth, and he stated this. He said that most matches are won before they're even wrestled. I'll repeat that. Most matches are won before they're even wrestled. Okay, so what he meant by that was the preparation leading up to it, the mentality leading up to it, the confidence in himself, that he worked his body into such prime condition, such elite condition, that he knew that he didn't have to worry about that part of it. Once you're confident that you don't have any ills, that you've led yourself up to that moment, or you're on that track to hit that that 5th gear, then your motivation takes you into the promised land. But that might come after trivials. That might come after some stops, stop and go, some mistakes, okay? And you're going to take that, okay? Sometimes when you win a match, sometimes you win it, 10-9, okay? You gave up 9 points, but you scored 10. A win is a win, right? So you take those. I hope this all comes into play for you. I certainly feel that if you do everything right with integrity, with honesty, and you have that sense about you that you could lose and you're still going to be fine. You'll live to be another day. But you have to be confident, okay? You have to be confident. Here's the last thing. When you start to have some success and you're happy about it, and you should be, okay, be careful. Be careful. This is where it's going to be hard to be humble. it becomes easy to be greedy, because now, after you've had some hardships and you start to have some success, you want to shout it out loud, okay? People are going to take notice. People are going to take notice, okay? People are normally jealous, okay? People are going to start having opinions of you, okay? Another part of being confident is not giving a damn what other people have to say about you, okay? The more success you have, and if you're a humble person, it doesn't make sense, but what does, right? This is not going to make sense. There's going to be haters. There's going to be people that are going to be, they may want a piece of what you have. Hey, can you let me in your new business venture? Hey, can we partner up? Hey, guess what? It took you by yourself to get to a plateau of something positive. Keep it like that, okay? Don't incorporate other people in your success. Only immediate family, okay? Your loved ones, your spouse, your kids, okay? That's just a good segue, side note, something that is common. People are going to attract to you as you become more famous, okay? Then it becomes easy to fall. How the mighty can fall. Boy, could I come up with example after example of people that went just like this, only to go just like this. Keep your mentality all about confidence in the correct way, confidence in the right way, which then envelops and enables you to be motivated correctly. Motivated in a positive light. Never let them say about you that his motivation was greed. His motivation was lust. His or her motivation was power. Okay? People likely won't have an opinion of you. Good news usually doesn't make it on the first page of the paper, right? But guess what? That's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. Okay, enough for today's appointment. This is number 3. You've just graduated and completed appointment number 3 already. I'm so proud of you. I thank you. Could you please give me a thumbs up? Could you please give me a like? And the trifecta I've been looking for is that you can subscribe. I'm going to do this at appointments once a week, and I truly, honestly expect you to be there. Thanks so much for your time. I so much appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bye.